not a verse and it's not a chorus, you're fucked. You have to write a song around it, and it's very difficult to do that because you're basically given a B section, and it's not enough information. Changing was like that. That was very hard to finish writing because you just get this download, and you're like, this is beautiful, but where do I go from here? And that song took a lot of work. But it's tough when you get a piece of a song and it's genuinely great, and you're stuck with having to... It's like somebody ran past you, threw an idea in your pocket, and kept running, and you go, what do I do? What do I do with this? It's great, but I don't know how to finish it. And then you end up having to finish it, doing its best. Gravity or outrage gravity. Gravity is a little hammock at the end of a show you can all lay in. Most undershared guitar advice. Yep, play in time. Sorry, play in time. The only time I don't play in time is when I'm trying to go over a thing really quickly. But for the most part, I play everything in time. And lately, as a guitar player, as I evolve, as I get older, as my ear gets more... Everything my ear hears, it metabolizes in some way and doesn't need to hear it again overall, like over a period of years. And lately, the sound of a guitar being tried out, I have no time for it. Like, if you handed me a guitar right now, I would start playing something. Like, it would be in time, and it would be some idea. And it would have some sort of semblance of flow to it. Because I can't take the sound anymore of a guitar being played in free time and in one key, just like riffing in a key. Like, it's very difficult for me to take. And it's not a mean thing, it's not like my feelings about it, it's just in my deepest sensibility. It would be to me like somebody, instead of reading poetry, just going, oh, yeah, no. So it's difficult for me. So that's my advice, would be like, if you're gonna play something, say something. Oh, candy girl, you're my world. Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, it looks like 99% of all dressing rooms look like dental offices, and 99% of all dentists recommend kombucha. Yeah, it's all right. All right, I gotta go pretty soon, but let's answer a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna go do a meet and greet. This will not do. I do not abide. This simply won't do. But I look at it like I know that there's a finite amount of time that this is still going to be here, so I don't really worry about it. But this has to go. This is me choosing to get another hour's worth of sleep, which is essential, over going to the gym. But this is ridiculous. All of this is former... You know, there's a thing that comes with age that I love, and I'm going to tell you about it. When I was younger and arrogant and really just first coming into my power, which is where the arrogance comes from, it's like inheriting a sword you don't know how to use. I would look at people in the world, and I would immediately think about being with them in one way or another. Like, I can get them to like me. Oh, I don't know, if I ever sidle up next, if I ever see them at a party, I'm just gonna... Here's what I love. First of all, look at me. You're using a lot of nostalgia when you look at this, and you're like, oh, he's a good looking, like, look at this. I'm not saying I'm not gonna tune it up for my 40th birthday, I am, but at this age, there is an extreme beautiful freedom in looking at 20-year-old girls, and your first thought is like, oh, she's beautiful, but your next thought is, she wouldn't care about me in the least. So I can look at people for the first time and be like, that girl would legitimately not give a fuck about me. And then I move on. It's beautiful. No longer am I saddled with the thought of what it might take to seduce, and not even sexually seduce, but, you know, artists are weird. Got to make that person like me. Got to make that person like... At this point, I walk through parties and I go, there's no way that person would want to fuck with me. Not after what I've done in my lifetime or how old I am. There's no way. and I just saunter right up to the bar or the shrimp platter, and it's a lovely time. It's a lovely thing. That's what I wanted to say about that. Tips on staying cool during this hot heat? Mo, personally, kill yourself. I'm only kidding. Don't do it. There's always one thing in an Instagram Live that prevents me from saving it for 24 hours. And there it was. All right. How would I define love based on my life experience? Shared hallucination. It's true. People who are in love should still admit it. It's a shared hallucination. All right. I gotta go. I gotta go do a meet and greet. But have I ever taken shrooms at a Chuck E. Cheese? Well, Chuckle Cheese. That was your typo, and therefore I don't have to answer. Where does the phrase "where the light is" come from? It comes from the song Gravity, whereby the ending of the song I repeat the refrain, "Keep me where the light is." What do I think about Kendrick? Please spell his name correctly. Show him the respect. At least he is phenomenally talented, and even more importantly, he is incredibly important. And it's nice to have an important artist as much as it is to have a talented artist. And he should be given unless something changes in the annual 11th hour, he should be given the Grammy for Best Album, and we should all just celebrate it at the show instead of make it a competition. Thank you on the bandanas. It's just about a haircut that needs to happen that can't happen until like first thing Monday morning, but I only let like 2 or 3 people touch my hair, not at the same time, but there's only 2 or 3 people that I would let touch my head, and I'm just not around them, so hence bandanas. Jake Miller, I don't know of your work, but I see your name around and I don't want to ignore you, because the check sure got my attention, as it does with people who have checks. Or diamonds, or blue dots. I love you and your stolen valor as well. All right, it's hard to leave you. Shout out Kansas. Happy birthday. I love Amy Winehouse. Why did I never look at the van pic you sent me? I have no idea. No idea. Okay. Back in the 70s, there would have been a band with it, like a China wear bandana. Yes! Mo, I was thinking about this as recently as like 15 minutes ago. Well, no, 15 minutes ago I was on here. Like an hour ago. You just gotta throw it on, man. Don't try to fold it. Every time a bandana goes on your head, it's a new time. It's a new experience. Don't plan the bandana thing. Just throw it on. And if you don't like it, start over again from scratch. Bandanas are from Capital. How much do you dig these super oversized? You've had the word for the last 30 minutes. I'm going super oversized. You're going lace, string, pull. I'm going, I'm not stoned.